What's going on, YouTube world and Pamper Gang and my new subscribers? This is the boy with the Pampers and the Toys, Al, recording from Paradise. And today we're going to be having a fun day. We're going to be talking about a little different action figures today. We're going to be talking about Mario Brothers. And before we go any further, please like, share, subscribe to my YouTube channel, the boy with the Pampers and the Toys. And please like, share, and subscribe to your family, your friends, and your enemies. And I know y'all see Eileen over here. Eileen, say hello to everyone. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Happy holidays. That's Eileen, my personal assistant of HR of my channel here on YouTube. Ain't she a doll? And Eileen, you know, she's been working hard a little lately. She's been putting overtime because she's trying to go on vacation. Maybe she want to go on vacation for, who knows, a week, 2 weeks. Can't be a month because you ain't got that much PTO time, girl. But we love Eileen here on our channel. Eileen's a part of this family. So, Eileen, everyone. Okay. And, well, you cannot be sleeping on the job. You got to set up, young lady. Don't. We'll talk about it off camera. Anyways, Mario, I want to talk about Mario Brothers today. Didn't want to get off at the task at hand and the subject. Who doesn't know about Mario? Mario, we all grew up with him in our household. He's a part of our childhood, if you're around my age. Oh, and by the way, yesterday was my birthday. I turned 40, everyone. And I'm proud of my age. I've came a long way. And there's nothing wrong with being a toy lover at the age 40. And I ain't ashamed to say it. But just want to let my subscribers know that. But back to Mario. He's been a part of our family. He's been a part of our memories. If it wasn't for video games, cartoons, TV shows, all the cartoons across the board. I mean, all the video games, like you had Mario Kart, Tetris, Dr. Mario, Tetris. Well, I think it was Tetris, Mario Tetris, or something like that. My brain is kind of scrambled right now. And Mario 1, 2, 3, Mario 2, where you can play as everybody. That was like my favorite Mario Brothers out of all the games in the world in Mario Kart. And Mario 3 was cool too because I did like to be the raccoon and fly. Hold on, different tone. In the clouds. Okay. But Mario is a part of our family. He's been around since 1985, 30 plus years, almost 40. Let's say almost 40. Since he came about in 1985, and I know growing up I used to watch a TV show, and God rest the gentleman who played as Mario's on the show. He passed away a few years ago, and rest in peace. I forgot his name, but I'm not gonna look him up. I should have had all that information before I got on here and talked. But you know, you got Mario in the cast. You got Mario, Luigi, Princess Peach, Toadstool. As you know, they did change her name because in the Japanese version, which Mario Brothers series was created by a Japanese company, which they did a fabulous job of getting all that together. And back to, it was the mystery of everybody's like, why is Princess Toadstool Princess Peach? Well, her name was Peach Toadstool anyway, so the Japanese version was just Princess Peach, so they just went ahead and stopped calling her Toadstool, I think after Mario 1, because you'd be like, yeah, say Princess Toadstool. And I think on Mario 2 she was Toadstool as well, the game. But I can't really remember when they changed it, but I'm not gonna go deep in on Princess. It's none of her fault that her name, was changed to Peach. And so, you got Toad himself, King Koopa, his children, the Koopa Troopers, the mushrooms, the iconic mushrooms where you step on them, and the little fireflies, and the different powers that Mario had. And I just think that Mario will always, he's kind of like the Simpsons. Even though the Simpsons did go off the air a couple years ago, I think Mario was here before the Simpsons, but he's still going strong. Like, you can't go have a party at your home or a get together and be like, oh, it's boring here, but if you introduce Mario games like Mario Party, Mario Kart, you're gonna have fun. I'm serious. Try it. It's very therapeutic. Okay, so enough about like my little history, like I created Mario, like I'm making money off him or not. Okay, so today we're gonna be talking about a couple figurines that I had bought, and I really like them. I really do like them. There's Mario himself. Oh, and by the way, Yoshi as well too. I forgot about Yoshi. Yoshi's a part. You know, Mario's been on regular Nintendo, Super NES, Nintendo 64, Nintendo GameCube, and whatever other type of consoles. I'm so dated. I don't really know what's out here. Nintendo SDS, something like that. There's Mr. Yoshi himself. So I forgot about to mention Yoshi. That's just very disrespectful of me. And then we have Mario's brother Luigi as the as the Firefly. You know, when Mario gets that special power, I ain't gonna point like guns or anything like that, and I ain't mean to say guns in my channel, so forgive me. Don't flag my channel. I know there was a history of Mario on the violent side, but I don't really think it was ever violence on Mario. It's a fantasy world. It's a dream world, everybody. You never heard that four-letter word when he defeated somebody. You know, I don't think as a child we ever even knew what that word was. The only thing we said, we beat King Koopa. I remember as a child, I beat King Koopa. Meaning, you know, I beat the game. So, you know, top of the town neighborhood. Next, we have Rosaline. A lot of people don't know who Rosalina is. I'll get into her. And then, who else do I got? I got Toad right here. And I actually got another Toad as well, too. And I think I'll open him up. And then, we have Mario here as the Firefly. His Firefly powers. And then last but not least, we have our regular Mario, which I already had a regular Mario, and Princess Peach herself. I call her Peach Toadstool, but, you know, hey, I dare to digress. Alright. So, alright, let's get to the nitty gritty. We're going to turn these to the, well, can I turn them to the side? No. Lord, I got so much stuff in paradise right now to present to the channel. Oh, Lord, don't want to knock you down, Rosalina. Okay, so first and foremost, well, let's talk about Mr. Mario himself. Mario's occupation was a plumber. Him and his brother Luigi were plumbers. They got sucked into like some type of warp or something. They found some type of sewer. And if I'm wrong, in the future, please correct me, because I could be wrong. I didn't do my thorough research. As a grown man who grew up with Mario in the household, like I say, he's part of my family, and my older brothers, I used to play their systems while I was growing up. I didn't get my own system until I probably in first grade. And, you know, that's how the neighborhood kids use you and everything. Come over your house. They don't really like you, but when you're the first guy in the neighborhood to get Super NES, they want to come over and use you, and you think you got friends. TLC wrote a song, didn't they? What about your friends? Will they stand your ground? Will they stand there? I forgot the lyrics. Hey, I did. So, with Mario right here, this figure reminds me of, you know, when you was growing up, you ate cereal, so they always had a mystery toy in there. And you always just want okay, as a kid, we like cereal. And you probably only can get like a certain prize in that box. Who tells me you didn't grow up in the 80s or 90s and know this? So these figures, that's what they remind me of, which is a good thing. It's really a good thing, because I know, like, growing up, my mom, she bought name brand cereal. Sometimes God rest my mother's soul. Rest in peace, mother. She always bought the off-brand cereal, so with no prize. But there was times I talked my mother, and as me being the baby of the family, talked her to, you know, getting name brand cereal so I can get the toy. If it was a Kellogg's, Corn Flakes, or something like that, you know, I wanted that Tony Tiger thing you put in the the bottle, a big old bottle, a 2-liter bottle of water, and it floats in the middle. I know y'all remember. But okay, back to the toy. I like this Mario. There's really not much critique to say about these characters. They are actually it was who makes these characters, by the way? Jakks Pacific, duh. Jakks Pacific. They make all the Mario toys. They're responsible actually for. They used to make actually wrestling figures, which were horrible. Thank God they got the contract taken from them. But I'm not shading Jakks Pacific because I think they're good on these right here. I like this. I have nothing bad to say about this. But with Mario, it just reminds you that you can have a figure, you can pose it, and you can never go wrong with a Mario. You don't need a posable Mario. You could just have this Mario right here. I think the paint is good. There's not really much to say because Mario is a household name for everybody. Our parents, grandparents, and all, and children. And so with this figure right here, I'm so glad that they came out with something. I actually bought this at Big Lots for, I think it was $4.95. I think $4.95 or something like that. And I like it. I really do like it. As you can see, he looks just like himself. I mean, he don't need to look realistic because Mario. Of course, if you watch the actual, I'm scratching my back. My back's itching. If you watch the actual TV show growing up in the late '80s, I'm gonna say late '80s and early '90s, Mario was based on they had him as a real plumber, a real person. So it was a sight to see. And then he comes with a star, so when he gets the star power, he can knock everything out. Mario has so many different powers that he can choose from, like the Firefly. He can shoot fireballs at you. Kind of remind me of Firestarter with Drew Barrymore. That was a good movie. The original, not the remakes. And, he just throws them fireballs. And he can't get everything together in the games, but he can get certain things, like the light work. And you can probably, the iconic moment of meeting King Koopa and his children, hit them with the fireballs, but just don't get hit. And that was so iconic in a video game where if you get hit one time, he loses his powers. But the star, he just knocked everybody out. So with this figure right here, I mean, I would give it definitely a 10 out of 10. I like this figure. I'm going to definitely find somewhere for it in paradise. And as you see the star, you can never go wrong with a star. You must be my lucky star, 'cause you shine on me wherever you are. Okay, so next we're going to be talking about his brother Luigi. And as you know, they're Italian. And I know their favorite food was pizza and spaghetti. I remember that as a kid. Okay, so Luigi is he's popular too. Luigi, actually had his own video games over the years. And Luigi's Mansion. That's not really only one I can remember. There's so many games out there, it's off in my brain a little bit. Luigi, he's taller than Mario, as you can see. So I think Mario is older than him. I never really did my research on it, but most likely I feel like Mario is. But Luigi is the shadowy brother of Mario. You can play in a video game. You can play as two players, and Luigi is the second player. So as you can see, the Firefly. It's one of the actual powers that you possess as Mario Luigi. And what is so great about this figure is this is the famous iconic pose that Luigi always posed as, when he, took pictures and stuff. I remember getting a Super NES, and I remember that pose of him and Mario being on the back of the box. It was an exciting moment of my childhood, I ain't gonna lie. So, with this right here, just him as him getting his Firefly powers. But like I said, there's not too much really negative anything to critique on these action figures because I mean they got them on point, looking like they do in the video game and the cartoon. Do I know if there's any more Mario Brother up-to-date cartoons that I don't really know. As an adult, I haven't did my research on it because as a child in life, you didn't have nothing to keep up with homework, school lunch, field trips, and not getting a referral, and cartoons. And if you get grounded, you can't watch no cartoons or watch TV or whatever your parents' punishment may they may give you. So it's not really too much to say about this figure. It's just that I didn't actually get to get the actual Luigi regular clothes, which Luigi wears green overalls, but he has the actual blue shirt like Mario in a green hat. So this is just the iconic moment of him having the firefly. So I give him a 10 out of 10 too. That's not really, like I said, too much to say about that. Okay, so next but not least, Rosalina. Miss Rosalina. Now, I got Rosalina. I didn't get her from Big Lots. I actually got Rosalina from Target, and she was about, I think she was like 10, almost like $8.99 or $10. I can't remember. But the backstory with Rosalina, a lot of people think that this is Princess Toadstool. Because don't get me wrong, all the princesses, let's be honest and be frank, all the women, the girls in that cartoon look kind of alike. And it's not a bad thing because, it's a cartoon. I get it. I totally get it. There's nothing wrong with that. Rosalina is kind of most likely like a goddess from another galaxy. She's responsible for like the cosmos and the moons and the stars and all of that. She does look similar, identical to Princess Peach. One thing I can say about her is that you can play as her. Oh, what is that called? Mario Brothers, where they, I hate to say the word fight, but it's almost like Street Fighter, the game. Mario Champions, where they kind of battle each other. It's not Mario Party, but just tell me in the comments in the future, as this video get views. But you can play as her, Rosalina, in that game, because I know Super Metroid's in there. I think Link. Somebody's in there. All the people who, there's a couple Super NES characters that you play as in Super Mario Brothers. Oh God, that's on the tip of my tongue. I want to, you know what? Super Mario Brothers. I'm gonna look it up real quick because it's like really on my brain right now. What is that called? Mario. Super Smash Brothers. Jesus. Yeah, Super Smash Brothers is another iconic game of Mario's as well too. So you can play a lot of these characters on there, but that's Rosalina. That's Rosalina's backstory. I guess she's responsible for these stars and stuff because, as you see, Hawana's a star. But I give her a 10 out of 10. I like Rosalina. Moving on. Let's move on to Mr. Yoshi. Now, Yoshi actually didn't come about until Mario Brothers World. And you had to do a lot. Now, Mario Brothers World was a really good game. Mario Brothers games were known for basically, you go around to different worlds. Well, I know Mario Brothers World, you got to open up keyways and beat certain levels to get to certain caves. Super Mario World was really good. I'm not going to lie. But like Mario 3, Mario 1 and 2 were kind of basic. You just go through the levels. Get in Mario 2 with the door. Mario 3, you get transported to another world. It was cool. That's my childhood. And your childhood. Who's ever watching this video? So Yoshi was introduced a little bit on the first world where he can eat like just about almost not everything, but anything. I'm gonna say 70% of the time he can eat like them little turtle shells, and he can spit them back at the boss, the enemies to help Mario. Mario can ride the back of him, and you could fly with Yoshi too, which was great on Super Mario World. That's when he was introduced, and that was like 1990 or something like that. So he's a big impact on the Mario brand as well too. Yoshi the dinosaur, and as you see with this figure, he comes with an egg. The figure looks really good. I actually I think I got him at Big Lots too for $4.95. And again, I love these figures. Like, this bring back memories again of the childhood. I'm gonna say McDonald's toys because I think these are way more upgraded than McDonald's toys were back then. But the cereal box toys, the prizes that you wanted to get, and your mom's like, nope, we're gonna get not what you call it, Lucky Charms. We're gonna get Lucky Charms. So Yoshi played a big old part in the Mario series. He just was a dinosaur, and he was hatched. And Mario, he's been Mario's friend. And what was that theme song that they played in the Mario Brothers Super Mario? Hey ho, the Yoshi, the biggest friend who knows me. Hey ho, the Yoshi, the biggest friend who knows me. Hey, need a different tone, don't I? Hey ho, the Yoshi, biggest friend who knows me. Hey ho, the Yoshi. It was on one of them levels. So I'm gonna give Yoshi here a good 10 out of 10. He's gonna be next to Rosalina. So next, we're gonna have Toad. Now Toad, he was he's a playable character in Mario Kart and Super Smash Brothers. And what was it? Super Mario Brothers 2. That's what I meant to say. I can't recall if he was in any other game. I think that Toad became like a servant. Well, it's multiple Toads, I think, in the Mushroom Kingdom. But I think his little Toad toy is so cute. Look at him. Aw, look at them little arms. Don't y'all like him? And I got him actually at Big Lots for $4.95 as well. And Yoshi, no, I'm on Yoshi. Yoshi's talking about me, y'all. Yoshi basically, I said Yoshi's name again. No. All right. So back, Toad. That's what his name is. Toad. There's like multiple Toads around Mushroom Kingdom, and what I like about Toad is Toad. I believe there was one point in time growing up I saw him in a cartoon talking, but I think, if I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments in the future, I think that Toad doesn't really talk. He says little stuff. I don't know. He's not a Groot. I don't know. Y'all just correct me. I haven't really watched the updated version of Mario yet, but all I know is that this Toad figure right here I really do like. He does belong in the group of friends right here. The line. He got these little bitty arms right here, and it's just amazing to see toys that I grew up with. Well, a character I grew up with, knowing, who's a part of my childhood, to actually. I need to move him over here. To just still be running strong because like I said, Simpsons was going strong, the cartoon, but. They're taking it off, but that's all right. But Toad, he gets a 10 out of 10 as well too. I like, like I said, the coloring on all these characters. They got them really just like they are in the actual game and cartoon. So next we have the Mario, where he's a fire. He's got fire. The Mario where he gets the firefly, he gets fireballs, just like Luigi. And what I like is that, let me put this in the famous trash bag. It ain't black, but it's a small white bag. And as you can see, he got that pose where normally, you see him in the past pose like that. And so, it's a beauty to see that, just a character like him, that usually, life is kind of based on image. Everybody has to be, whether it's on Instagram or Facebook, these certain characters, not just only in cartoons and video games, but they have to look a certain image. And I appreciate Mario when I was growing up and now, because he just wasn't that character that, the looker, that will be like, hey, no, he was just a little stubby, short guy that fought evil, and we grew up seeing him fight evil. So I appreciate that, and I value the Japanese company who created this for doing that. That was like a start of a good trend back then. So, but this is the version of him when he has the his firefly. So definitely we give him a 10 out of 10. We appreciate Mario. And there's the fire flower again, like Luigi has. And as you know, when him and Mario get the Firefly suit, there they go. Brothers at Large, Firestarter, Drew Barrymore. Okay. So last but not least, I hope I can stand them up. Last but not least, I really shouldn't open this up because I do have a Princess Peach loose one around here, and I want to really kind of keep this in the box. Do I still have a loose one around here? Let me see. Before I go any further, I'm gonna see if I got Peach around here somewhere. Oh, you know what? I'm not even gonna take this out the box, but I got another Peach. I'm gonna get up for a second, gang. I do apologize. Oh wow. So I'm not even gonna open her up because this one I opened up not too long ago. So what's the point of having two Peaches open up in a Mario when it's the same character that I represented on the channel? I'm trying to make it make sense. Okay. Before I show her, this is what I'm going to show you, gang. The Mario, he's got a different pose, and then there's Peach. As you can see, I'm going to let y'all look at her up close and personal, and I'll let y'all look at the back of the box. Because this was a Walgreens exclusive I had got back then. Ooh, this is almost 10. Okay, what was this? When was this created? I got this about a couple years ago. And I actually had got two of them. But I remember, I don't know what I did with this Mario right here. But there's no need to open her up because I got her right here. And that Mario, he's just a regular Mario. So with Princess Peach, as you can see, gang, there she go. I'm trying to make sure she's in good light so everyone can see her. So she's the first female of Mario Brothers. Iconic female. You had to save her on Mario 1. She was a playable character in Mario 2. I think you had to save her in Mario 3 as well. In Mario 2, you know, she can glide. You can like make sure she squats down and then she'll float, glide to a certain, she'll pick her dress up and glide. And like I said before, her name was Princess Toadstool when I was coming up. And they changed the name because I know the Japanese version is Peach Toadstool. But they just, in the Japanese version, don't correct me, I said it earlier, they called her Princess Peach. So I think they went by Princess Peach. So a lot of people I remember Toadstool. I remember there was a big topic conversation with me and some of my peers years ago. But she's still Princess Toadstool, but mainly Princess Peach. So with her, I can say she's the first lady of Mario Brothers. And I know there's Princess Daisy, there is Rosalina, but Rosalina's kind of like a goddess. She's not really a princess. And I don't really know any other women that are in the Mario world. King Koopa's daughter, the one with the bow on her head, I don't remember her name, Little Turtleback. So with this, like I said, there was no point of me opening up her when I already got her right here. It's the same character, honestly. So there's no point of opening her up. And as you can see, her little skinny legs, just like Princess Rosalina. But like I said, these action figures, well, you know, little miniature figures, are just basically like the little figures you wanted to get into your cereal growing up, and that's what makes them so iconic. And I would recommend anybody to get this, a Mario Brothers lover, collector, something as a holiday gift, you know, you want to buy for your loved one. I would say get them. They're worth it, you know. So going forward, buy the figures. Buy them. I like them. I give them all a 10. Bring back childhood memories. Okay. Well, this wraps up this video today. And please like, share, subscribe to my YouTube channel, The Boy with the Pampers and the Toys. And please like, share, subscribe to your family, your friends, your enemies, and the hurt people as well. And I will see y'all later. Thank you, Pamper Gang. And bye-bye.